And Josh Allen.
That kick wasn't even close.
Yeah, by the way, and I mean, the truth of the matter is right. Not only that, but also like we didn't even get into Mecole Hardman, who I think had the worst stat line of any wide receiver in a playoff game ever. Mecole Hardman was something like, wasn't it like 0 receptions, 0 yards, 2 fumbles?
He touched the ball twice and he fumbled on both plays.
Both plays, yes.
He had -1 rushing yards, and yes.
And he's going to the AFC Championship.
Right.
See, now this
is a touchback fumble.
But my point is that like any normal play call, this is also a touchdown. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for them to lose by a field goal, the truth of the matter is that, like, again, this should have been a touchdown for the Chiefs. Bills sort of get bailed out by a terrible play call and a terrible play. And also, by the way, they get bailed out by the fact that on the final drive, Allen should have fumbled. It probably should never even come down to Taylor Bass's field goal. Nobody falls on it. So there's a number of, you know, as you see here, you see Mecole Hardman. This was his first fumble of the game. He was able to recover the second, but.
This is why the touchback rule is good, because Mecole Hardman needs to be punished for his crimes on the football field. Like should that play should have a bigger penalty than your typical fumble, because it was so stupid with the game in that position.
Yeah, but
I understand the penalty is extremely hefty. Take care of the ball in the most prime real estate on the field. I don't know if it should be the way I would do it. We're talking about this on the pre-goal. I would say that the Bills, they should get the ball back, but at the one. At the
that
one
I'm good
instead
with.
of the 20.
Me too.
To me, that I'm good with. It just feels too much of a penalty. I think I saw Jeremy Fowler say there is some momentum to change this rule. I know most people don't like this rule. Like every other spot on the field, you fumble out of bounds, and it's whoever touched it last gets it at the place touched out of bounds. Here's the tweet from Jeremy Fowler, my former colleague and also my current friend from ESPN. Good change.
Soon to be former friend.
Yeah. No, I was going to say former friend and colleague, but I'm friends with him. You know, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, good chance the touchback rule for the fumbling through the end zone will be changed this offseason. Momentum behind NFL correcting it. Penalty considered by many to be too harsh. Many, but not Jake Croucher. You think it's just harsh enough?
I think so. Yeah, why not? Why not have an extra penalty in that space?
Well, incentivizes, like you said, taking care of the ball. Bill Belichick has always coached his players, do not ever reach out for the goal line because of that rule.
Yep.
No, so exactly. it's
I think it's
coached.
A little bit. I think getting it at the 20 is a bit too much. Give it to him at the 1.
You're still
in a tough spot as an offense.
That's what I'm fine with. But if you fumble, you should lose the ball.
Yeah.
Right? You know, I mean. The problem is that the rules are. I don't want to delve into the whole thing. The rules around the end zone are super inconsistent.
Yes.
In terms of like, you cross the plane at one point, it's a touchdown, but on the you have to get 2 feet in. Like, anyway, don't get me started.
Inconsistency in NFL rules.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, it's like the catch. Like I still maintain that Lee Evans caught that ball in the end zone against the Patriots in the AFC title game, like 15 years ago, whenever that was. Like it just feels like it's a different sport in the end zone in terms of what is a catch. Breaking the plane or not, it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit confusing for sure. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.